Today's video is all about making money. Not every time how to save and how to manage the money we already have. Today, we're going to be focused on how to bring money in. So, of course, I asked AI, specifically Chat GPT and Gemini, what are the best businesses to start this year? What businesses are gaining traction this year? Although these are amazing business ideas, you still want to do your research because the profitability of this business for you is based on several factors: your location, your market, the target audience, the competition, your skill, the profit margin. So if you're interested in any of these businesses, still do your research to see if it's worth the time. These business ideas were split into three different categories: leveraging technology trend, addressing societal needs, and service-based opportunities. We all know AI is a huge trend right now and a great business to get into if you can. So I'm not even going to discuss that or discuss businesses related to that because we hear about it all the time. But I'm still going to discuss technology trends that we could leverage that would be a great business idea for us this year. Starting off with cybersecurity. Due to increased cyber threats, there's a high demand for cybersecurity. So if you can provide any services that has to do with identifying businesses' vulnerability, data protection services, providing security strategies and recovery services if there is indeed a cyber attack, all this is in high demand. If you have the skills, if you can learn the skills, if you have an affinity for this, this is your year. E-commerce, stop rolling your eyes because I know e-commerce has been abused and misused online, but it is still a great profitable business for this year. E-commerce is simply buying and selling online. It is the simplest way to explain it. The key thing with e-commerce is to niche it down to a specific market, but even more so, a niche that is in high demand. Here are a few of them. Anything that has to do with pet care is in high demand. Anything that has to do with health and wellness, that's from your workout equipment to your organic products, to your supplements, to mental health wellness. Anything that has to do with home decor, electronics also in high demand. So from your drones to your security gadgets, those are all in high demand right now. So if you're getting into e-commerce, you simply research what product you want to get into, you want to sell, research your competition, research the profit margin, research the target audience, research the trend in that niche, in that market, and then create a business plan. Based on your business plan, you would also know what platform would be the best to use for your e-commerce. Now, I can't go into details on every single one on how to get started and how to go on with it, because then this would be a very long video. But if you're interested in e-commerce, there are a lot, and in any of these businesses, there are a plethora of videos on YouTube that you could watch and you could do your research on how to get started and how to get going on that. But e-commerce is a great business to get started in this year. Digital marketing and app development, I've already discussed in a previous video, so I'm not going to get into that because if you've already seen this video, then it would be a waste of your time. But I do need to bring up that education technology is a hot cake right now. There's a high demand for skill development platforms. A lot of us watch YouTube videos to learn a thing or two to develop our skills. Demand for education technology, a platform where we can learn to do anything or get better in what we do, that is on the rise. Sustainability is a hot trend right now. So if you're a business that has an eco-friendly product or an eco-friendly service, it has popularity. This is your year. If you have an idea for an eco-friendly product, this is your year to get started because it's in high demand. Health and wellness is also a very in demand niche right now. Any business that has to deal with mental, physical, emotional well being, this is a good year to get started. Our aging population is only growing, so there is a high demand for elder care services. According to Bloomberg, by 2032, a quarter of the US population will be over 65. The Department of Labor projects that the elder care industry will add 22% more jobs by 2032. More seniors are living with chronic illnesses that require care, and most seniors prefer to age in their own homes. So there's a wide range of services needed when it comes to elder care, from nutrition and companionship, the typical that we know. But now we're also needing services when it comes to telehealth. So there's remote care, also needing services that cater to maintaining independence and keeping their security, transportation services, home modification to make their homes adaptable to their current lifestyle as they age or now that they are age. There is a wide range you can get into. Just pick one of these areas where you can focus on and go for it. This is a great year to get started because this is one niche that will keep growing based on our population. Education and skill development is also a great business for this year. I think a lot of us know this, and that's because a lot of us are looking for ways to increase our skills, make ourselves more marketable so we can earn more. So, if you have any skill, any expertise, social media is a great way to monetize that skill. This is a great year to get started. The very first service based opportunity I want to share with you guys is the cleaning business. Listen to these numbers that blew my mind when I was researching for this video because I had no idea. According to IBIS, the cleaning service market in the US as of 2023 was a $90.2 billion business. Commercial cleaning service has the largest share at $64 billion, and then residential interior cleaning at $9 billion, and then damage and cleaning service comes in at $7.2 billion. So the cleaning business is a great business to get started this year. Of course, depending on what cleaning you get into, you may need to buy a more intense cleaning product, but on the average, it doesn't cost much to get started. Now, there is high competition when it comes to the cleaning business. According to this review, there's over 1.2 million cleaning service providers. So, this is one of those services that or businesses that I discussed. Even though it is a great business, you still want to do your research because profitability is based on your competition, is based on, of course, your customers, depending on what homes. I think we all know the type of home you clean could greatly affect your price. Your location, your clientele base will greatly determine how much income and what your profit margin is. Personal service is also another service based business for this year. Here's a number: pet care is projected to make $150 billion this year. Pet care. Personal training is part of the personal care services. Food and beverage is also a service based business that is in high demand right now. Food trucks, specialized food items, meal prep services, there's a high demand for that. And remote work support, virtual offices and everything that has to do with that. Now, this is the one I was a bit iffy on, but it was part of the businesses listed. I was a bit iffy on this because employers are calling workers back into the office. So I don't know how long the demand for this is going to last or if the demand is even in the upward trend. But this is where your research comes in. I personally I'm not really a fan of this idea when it comes to remote work, just because I think it's super saturated and now employers are expecting us to be back in the office. But do your research, and if it's viable, then get into it. These are all amazing business ideas we can do this year. Unfortunately, for this video, I can't go into details on how to get started with each one because then it would be a long video and most of you will click off before the video is done. But if you're interested in any of this and you want me to go into details, go ahead and put that in the comment section and I'll put some time and some work, do some research on it, and then do a video on just that specific business. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time and I hope these businesses bring you some money. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.